We are Green Vietnamese students. We gather to conduct a project with it to improve the next generation of students. Our team includes 5 members, and my name is Thanh, Thao, also a leader in this project. I'd like to start by giving the table content and topic in improving recognition of student achievement in Ho Chi Minh campus. Now we move to the first part, our vision. Our vision is to improve the recognition of student academic achievement. In order to achieve it, it's really necessary to increase the values of student honoring ceremony. This ceremony is held 4 times per year to honor those having good attribution as well as achievement. So we give out 2 specific objectives to achieve our purpose. Firstly, increase at least 30% the amount of students about awareness and understanding student honoring ceremony. And the second, we want to create a good effect change in communication for each ceremony. We expect to receive at least 1,000 Facebook social reaction per post of each ceremony. Now, you may think that why we choose this topic for our project. Well, in the past, I don't know why myself was recognized as an honor student. Not furthermore, none of my friends know who are the honor students in our university. Even when I asked my friends something about it, they don't know anything about the who, what, and how it's about it. So I think that it's not really important and valuable for me. So I didn't participate in it. I just received the cards and certificate from the student of February and then went down. So to make clear this point, we decided to make the survey for 100 randomly students in Ho Chi Minh campus. And here the collect data is illustrate that the majority of students just hear the name of the student honoring ceremony, but they don't well known about it, such as the regular, reward criteria, value, and lots more. As a consequence, based on the current status, we want to propose improvements in evaluation and organization of reward for specific students in Ho Chi Minh campus, with it to become better understanding of the student honoring ceremony and improve the quality of training.
And I will present about the stakeholder. I will separate to 3 parts. First is stakeholder mapping, 2 is key stakeholder analysis, and 3 stakeholder approach. First is stakeholder mapping. After I have been doing a research on the party involved in the student honoring ceremony and from the regulation in the university, I found some internal. As you can see, we have our team members and direct lecturer, some external stakeholders or other lecturers, student, director of Greenwich Vietnam, account department, and sponsors. 2 key stakeholders we want to send this project is head training department and head student affairs department. So let's analyze these 2 key stakeholders department with the resource. They can provide the mark of academic results and approve honorable student list. About the barriers, different target is one of the big problems with us when we're trying to persuade them, so that we need to remind again our purpose to convince them that their targets can be consistent of our purpose. In the second barriers is we will make more job, more tasks for everyone in the training department, so we have a little bit chance to can make the project more easy to do it. With the above opportunities, the project will be easy to implement and have supporters who have enough experience and knowledge to make the project possible. And more specifically, the training department can propose to the director of Greenwich to be able to spend money on the project. In head of student affairs department, their human resource can help provide information about the activities and personal habit of the student who meet the grade requirement. This department is directly organized this event. They will also take care of preparing the gifts and communicating to students at the university about the event. Barrier to persuasion are limited to human resource and restructure reward. With this issue, we have also come up with a process that is simpler and not too fuzzy, but still have a big enough effect to motivate students. As for the change of the dry structure, we try to convince them that they will only have some small change and a small extra gift, so they don't need to worry about too much. With this, key stakeholder opportunity is extremely large. They are the ones who directly work with the student regularly, so they can convey the message to the students. They can also make the more reasonable suggestions to optimize the process further or correct the some part that are not right. And finally, I will explain why I choose this leadership style. We choose the consideration and initiating structural leadership style. This leadership will cover in the behavioral approach we have learned in the university to work with internal stakeholders. For this approach, the leader will focus on the relationships between the team members so that they can always, the leader can always support and bring them together to create a feeling that the members are comfortable and motivated. Not only that, the leader also is used task-oriented to be able to divide the project's work into several small parts, set up the work schedule and project progress. From these two behavioral combined, the best results are achieved when working with the internal stakeholder, like team member. For two key stakeholders, we will use the transactional leadership style, which is one of the influential leadership that we have found further in the Richard's book. With this leadership style, we saw the benefit that the university and students can achieve, thereby convince them to approve the project and support in the process of this project.
At first, I'd like to take brief key activities of this new project. For training bar, since there's a big change in the number of honor students, so they need to adjust the tool or algorithm on Excel to produce a new list of honor students for every ceremony. They also consider whether the rewards are appropriate, then propose it to board of directors for approval. According to Student Affairs Department, there are non-aids and overlap between the university and student. When a new project is conducted, they have to inform and communicate to the student. They also have to cooperate with the training board to review the reward. In this project, we suggest new rewards, so these department staff are required to design and make them. They also have to monitor the social activity when we want to boost some activity via social media. Finally, that's the order of this project. At first, we time to set up the target and nominate the leader. Then we have the leader divide the task for room. We have the evaluation, recommendation, and research. After that, we propose this project to the key stakeholder for sharing.
My name is Han. Here is my presentation of the project barriers and solution. The first stakeholder is training board, included in distinct target. The goal of the training board is to improve the quality of training, and this project aims to improve the quality of student honoring ceremony. But the higher purpose is to have students become more interested and try to be a part of the student honor patterns. From there, students will try to study so as to improve the learning quality, so we said that long-term value can meet their mission. Moreover, there is a big change the number of rights, so training board have to do more stuff than usual. Like listing honor students, considering the rights, the subjective solution is using intern and collaborator to assist. The second stakeholder is student approval. The staff are limited. They need more people organize and monitor the process of communication on social networking platforms and of human resources for designing and operating events. Therefore, to solve this problem, it is necessary to cooperate with event group members and ask them for helping. Besides, they can help a media group member help us convey the project information to students. The second barrier is reward structuring. A unique job for honor students will be made, so it takes more human resources to design and produce them. Taking advantage of the school graphic design students will help them self-help. For example, we will open the contact with the team of student card draft design, and the school will choose whoever wins this award. We save cost from third party and give students a pre-brown in graphic design industry to make them more interesting. Following the parallels between team members when working together. This is easy. When our teammates have any argument, we re-evaluate it. Though opinions show pros and cons, consider long-term performance and tend to vote for the best idea. The last one is different timetable. When the member of have different time frames, the team will use Excel to manage the timetable and divide the group tasks so that each person know their work as well as the individual deadline.
My name is Trang and I will present basically our strategies for this project. Firstly is university reputation. In this part, we have 4 content pillars. The first is boost number and interaction of student honoring ceremony posts published by Instructor via social media. Next, we want to make a good effect chain on Facebook channel through a post were shared by honorable students. Continually, pillar 2, we do a challenge for honorable students to find who is the person who has the largest amount of sharing reactions per post. And the last pillar is collaborate with Greenwich students who have good influence on TikTok channel. When this pillar were well communicated and effective, it will help our university to compete to competitors, and also we have the new angle to promote new student enrollments. At the same time, it also support the next goal to boost awareness among Greenwich students about this event. Move to this slide, I will talk about the second objective, is increasing students' awareness. Same as the first objective, it also has 4 content pillars. Respective is get a broad communication. According to a group survey, freshmen have almost no awareness of the regulations or rewards of the honoring student ceremony. Due to this reason, we would like to propose detailed information about this event in the first admission orientation. Second is cooperating with lecturers. In Vietnam, word of mouth is important marketing. We should apply it to remind students regularly to ensure this event be in their memories. Currently, the Word of Honor is located in the 3rd floor area and the opposite direction of the stairs. This is a rather remote location because it's there for students majoring in graphics and students taking part in events in the hall. Few people go back. We propose that the honor area be moved to a position opposite the stairs or on the 2nd floor where many students hang out. Finally, we propose to restructure the price with the aim of increasing personalization. Specific information will be presented in section 5 of the proposal. With this idea, in the future, our university can organize a call campaign to stimulate all students to strive for the top prize, which will at the same time promote the quality of student training.
Is level Thai. My presentation is about price. It will improve selling idea, proposing new things, as well as adjusting rewards. Repetition will be the last part. The first will be the proposal section. In this section, we would like to propose major changes for 3 categories. Number 1 is rewards. At rewards, we have adjusted by increasing the number and values of price. We also offer personalized reward for students. Specifically, students will receive the honor student tab, red for the best student of the semester, white for the excellent student, blue for the best student in the structures. The trends had the benefits for stimulating student interest in the student honoring ceremonies. Next is to motivate students so that they can study better. It also provides financials as for students. The second trend is about activities. Here we aim to speak the words more widely about the regulation and propagate its values. That will have the benefits of embracing student awareness and understanding of the student honoring ceremonies. The third trend is about the student honors activities. We're very excited about making trends to increase student engagement with the online student separation. We create a mini game to create that interaction. This will have the benefits of increasing student interaction and student honors and increasing student-to-school interaction. We propose some price changes. The red part demonstrates that change, and the purpose of the change is the change column, more details, information,
In the appendix of the post with the most engagements on Facebook, the criteria and values of the rewards are clearly stated. In this slide, we also show the difference between the old and the new price values. The total price pools of the new formats will be 210% higher than the old formats. For university expectation, we expect a change in brand awareness. When there are indirect activities, it will improve brand recognition for the school. Next is the reputation for the university will also increase. As the university reputation increase, the qualities and number of students admitted will also increase. In the student expectation section, we want to improve the recognition issues in the rewarding excellent student, specifically student honoring ceremonies. The award will also support the student small part financially, motivate other students to do better for the personalized reward. That will motivate and make them to learn better. In the conclusion, we will summarize the important milestone efforts and summarize the project. We have 5 milestones that can multiply day. The first milestone from May 27 took about 4 days to do things like find a team leader and draw the projects. And next, it took us about 5 days to do the surveys and analyze the data from it. The third milestone is from June 5, take about 12 days to research coming up strategies to suggest trends. Finally, we summarize the project and proceed to sell the project to stakeholders. About the project summary, we will go through sections such as starting the visions, methods, theories, projects, and achievements. In the vision part, we was very hesitant to come up with the visions. We want to improve the ability to recognize and reward students with good academic performance. The methods we have carried out surveys and research is based on quantitative and qualitative. There are so many theories, but we chose the leadership approach and the leadership style because we feel reaching out to key stakeholders would be appropriate. The item number 4 is the project. We have analyzed and recommendation to stakeholders as well as proposal trends in the end on of the upper works are directed towards the achievement and trends for the school and the students.